And that's why they'll try to analyze you and wish ill will on you all out there. That's the reason why they feel like that you all need a helping hand. They're not going to extend their help. They're not going to extend their hand and their services because they've secretly never liked you, because they've always been jealous of you. Does it all make sense? See, you got to understand something, my sisters. People do not change overnight. They are who they were all along. And these two-faced, jealous, backbiting, fishy wretches, I know that have been surrounding me, at least for the earlier parts of my life. You know what? When Father began to clean house, oh my God. See, can't nobody clean house like God Almighty. I'm talking about he'll get rid of toxic so-called boyfriends. He'll get rid of toxic husbands in your lives. He'll get rid of toxic females through your own bloodlines. He'll get rid of toxic friends that you all have that you, of course, you may not be related to. He'll get rid of all the garbage. Throw it right on back in the landfill, because these people had no business around you anyway. Not like that, even if you all were related to them. And maybe you were in situations where you didn't have a choice for them to be around you. They had no business grinning up in your face, pretending like they liked you when they knew that's not what it was. And like I said, for a lot of you, you're intuitive. You know there have always been those that you got a certain energy off of. You know, I think a lot of you ladies out there, you knew that there were certain females around you that were jealous of you all your lives. But you played a certain role. But see, there's something about when you step into womanhood, you begin to get that mentality, look, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it real. No, I don't like you. I ain't never liked none of y'all helpers. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't like you then. I don't like you now. And it's like almost like, I'm not telling you all to say that, but I'm just saying it's like the fakeness has to go. When you step into womanhood, the fakeness and the being this and being that and pretending this, no, all of that has to go. When you step into womanhood, you step into the mentality, let me tell you wretches what I really think of you. Let me tell you wretches who I really am. As a matter of fact, no, I ain't got to tell you nothing, because I can show you better than I can tell you. Because you're dismissed. And when you're dismissed by somebody like me, you're permanently dismissed. Can I talk about it? Am I talking to somebody out there today? Because somebody out there, there's some sister out there today, you don't have no peace, my friend. Because the wretches around you don't have no peace. You need to clean house. You are absorbing subconsciously their negativity. They may not be talking trash to you in your face, but all the negativity that's in their vessel, that's dwelling within them, it's affecting you in some way, but it's doing it probably in a supernatural way. That's why that negative energy is coming off of them, even though they might be like, hey girl, I sent you a text message, hey girl, I tried to call you, but you feel uneasy in your spirit. Because see, as far as being your friend, a true friend, they know they're not about that life. They know they ain't about that life. As far as keeping it real, keeping it 100, my sister, they know they ain't about that life. That's a mask that they're wearing. At your family reunions, that's a mask. At your get-togethers, that's a mask. When you're on vacation, that's a mask. When you're hanging at the clubs, that's a mask. When you're out to dinner, that's a mask. When they call you on the phone, that's a mask. When they text you, that's a mask. When they grin in your face, that's a mask. When they greet you and meet you and hug you, that's a mask. When they say, oh, you look so pretty, this and that and third, that's a mask. It's not that you don't look pretty. It's just that they resent the fact that you do look pretty. Oh, my gosh. Am I talking to somebody out there? Enough with the people with the masks. You don't need them. If it's not your creator, you don't need them. And by that I mean, a lot of you may be in a situation where you may be financially dependent on certain people. You might be roommates with your cousins or roommates with whatever. But I'm going to put it by me saying you don't need them, meaning you can do you by yourself. You don't need them to keep it real with yourself. That's what I'm saying. What I'm talking about, I'm hearing me first. So basically you all applying it to yourselves. You first. And I know for those of you that are givers, those of you that are empaths, those of you that are free-hearted, that's going to be a difficult thing for you because you're going against your own grain. But let me tell you something. You don't ever put a pack of wretches that don't like you above you. You understand what I'm saying? If you would not go get a trash bag out of your kitchen and walk around your home with it, holding it over your heads, then why do you have those wretches up on a pedestal over your being? You think about that. Look at how silly it would look to go and get a trash bag full of garbage and just walk around your home holding it up over your head. Well, that's the same way it may look when you exalt something or someone or a group of females above you that are beneath you. They don't have your morals, they don't have your standards, they don't have your integrity, and they don't have your heart. Forget them. God is going to clean house. Jesus will work it out if you let him. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, I will repay. He set a mark upon Cain. And although he allowed Cain to live his life, Cain could never forget what he did to his brother Abel. Just like with these females out here that were hating on you or breaking up your marriages and you were telling them, oh girl, I'm engaged and he gave me a ring. And they're like, oh, that's pretty. Or they had some old underhanded comment, oh, well, it's pretty, but couldn't he have got you something a little bigger than that? See, that's a jealous. Let me watch what I say. That's a jealous something right there. You know, those old underhanded comments. It's like they want to make it seem like a compliment, but it still has a negative air about it. Yeah, get rid of folks like that and don't put them in your wedding. Because that'll be the main one that's causing trouble between you and your man and trying to sleep with him. I know what I'm talking about. Because I know people. Oh, I know people very well. I could hold so many conferences, oh my gosh, and tell you some things, it would blow your mind. I'm not saying that happened to me, no. But I just know people. I know how people are. So, anyway, I hope that something that I said in this conference has helped somebody. I don't know, you guys, I just felt compelled. I just felt this compelling feeling. Hold the conference, put something out there. So I'm like, well, I had to do it, y'all. I couldn't rest in my spirit. I couldn't rest until I put this out there. Because it's important that a lot of you know that your biggest enemies have been those females that came through your bloodline that were right there up under you. Not all of them. Of course not. Of course not. You got your good and your bad that came through your bloodline. It's the good ones that you hold on to, and it is the bad ones that you discard. Okay? So with that said, God bless you all until next time, and bye-bye.